Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today, reaction video. It's been like 3 months. My bad. Listen, I've had a lot going on in my life, and I've been keeping up with the main channel, but I haven't really been posting over here, man. So that's my bad. But a lot of you guys know what I've been going. Listen, I got exciting things going on. All right, I became a dad. Yeah, I had my first kid. Well, actually, I had twins. I had 2 baby boys, healthy, beautiful. I appreciate all the love you guys showed me over on Twitter, Instagram, and stuff when I made the announcement. And yeah, so that's been taking up a lot of my time, obviously, and it's pretty crazy because I still feel like a kid, but now I have kids, so I'm a dad, and it's like, it's just crazy, man. It takes up a lot of your time and whatnot. But I do want to post more consistently on this channel because you guys have showed a ton of love, the few videos that I have posted over here. But today we had huge news, man. TYCENO announced that he is back, basically, apparently. I saw it on Twitter a lot. I'm finally getting the chance to sit down and watch his video. So let's check it out, man. I'm gonna drop a like for TYCENO. You guys drop a like for me. I believe every single video on my channel, on this second channel, has hit over 1,000 likes, man. So please drop me a like. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes. And let's see what TYCENO has to say, man.
Alright, so for the last 4 months, you guys know I've been absolutely gone from YouTube, Twitch, everything. And there's a reason for that. I just want you guys to know that. And I'm about to explain all of that in this video. Now, for you guys to really understand what I'm talking about and just how much this means to me and everything, you guys got to understand where I came from. So really quickly, basically 4 years ago, 2017, I was absolutely...
First of all, Ty, are you just flexing on us, or is this just like, you know, it just so happens this bag is sitting back there, but...
Dead broke. I think I remember a day where it was about negative 1,500 in my bank account in 2017. I was working an 8 to 5 that I absolutely hated. Now, how the hell did you have negative 1.5 in your bank account if you had an 8 to 5 job? What?
You're in debt. Like, you're in debt. You got bills, you got unpaid stuff, you're in debt.
You guys gotta understand, I finished high school at 18 and I had no other choice except to get a job, okay? My mom couldn't afford university. She had to work 2 jobs because my dad didn't have to pay child support once I turned 18.
Wow.
Didn't have to make the payments, and I mean, my mom was behind on rent, on bills, everything. And I was forced to work at that point basically because I couldn't go to uni. It would just be a hellhole with all the bills that were due. And I just worked and worked and worked. And most of it was payday to payday because I couldn't buy anything else much, man. It was just payday to payday. And that ends up with your bank account going in overdraft and you get negative balances, just in case you guys are wondering. It was kind of that sad environment where there were just so many people working that job who just seemed really sad and depressed. And it made me depressed, man. It was kind of, it was bad, okay? 2017, where I was working wasn't making me happy, okay? I was typing court cases and it was just a depressing environment. That's really all I can say about it. Now, long story short, every day after work, I decided to push myself and I decided to say, okay, from 6 p.m. to 1 a.m., I'm going to work and grind and stream and learn how to edit and record videos. And I was inspired by guys like Pretty Boy Fredo, Alice K, Cash Nasty. I actually used to watch Annoying back then, back in like 2K16. Nate XC, just the 2K guys. I used to play 2K all the time after school. I used to come home and I used to jam for hours after school. And I would always consider myself to be a very good 2K player. Just like, I don't know. I played that game so much. I love.
To draw inspiration from other people is like one of the coolest things. Like, people call it, like, on the internet, you know, people just hate and calling it, you know, dick sucking or whatever. Like, it's okay to draw inspiration from other people's successes. Like, not everything, like, you don't have to, it's not everything is a competition in terms of like, that guy's pulling more views than me. Like, I don't like, it's okay to draw inspiration. It's okay. You can both be successful. Like, it's okay to be inspired by other people's success and other people's grind. You know what I mean? Like, don't fall into that negativity trap, man. You just heard it from one of the most successful guys in the streaming game, in the content creation game right now in TYCENO. He drew inspiration from guys like Annoying and Nadex and Cash Nasty and Fredo and all that. Like, it's okay. It's okay to show love and be inspired by other people's work ethic.
Basketball, and it was just like, wow. I'm pretty good at this game, man. My record was good. Everything was good. And I was just like, you know, why not? Why not try? Why not just sit there and just start recording videos? And I said, fuck it.
That's the hardest thing, to just start.
2K17, they blow up. Okay, some of them get some good viewership. And then I move on and on and on. And all of a sudden, from tutorials, I go to versing other YouTubers. I go to America and I do that. That really puts me on the map. A lot of people find me from that.
Yep.
And then we move on to wages. And wages in 2K20 just...
Low-key, in a way, in terms of the competitiveness of 2K20, like the competitive scene, the wagers saved 2K20. Like that game was kind of, I don't want to say like, everyone always says 2K is going downhill, which in a way it is, but let's not get into that right now. That game was going down and wagers just made it go to a level that nobody thought that game was ever going to reach. Like in terms of like, there were still videos like build videos and the NBA player videos that like I do on my main channel. Those were still going crazy throughout the year. Like that was a crazy year in terms of viewership for me. But I don't really post like the competitive side of the game where it's like you're competing for money or you're competing in tournaments. Like I don't really do any of that. That doesn't really like, that's not fun to me. Prom a little bit, but Parkside not too much. Like in 2K20, that wasn't something that really I found a lot of enjoyment in. But the competitive scene, like the stage players and the guys that really do like betting money on the game, that took the game to a whole nother level, man.
Oh, wages in 2K20 pushed that game to a limit that it never should have reached. Just based on what 2K20 was in the game, the community pushed that game and the viewership and the content to new heights. That game had no business getting millions of viewers. I'm gonna just say that. That game had no business.
I agree. From a competitive, like from the comp like scenario scene, I agree. Like wagers really saved it. But like I said, from like the content creation, like there were still guys like G-Man and stuff posting just like funny, just entertaining videos that were still pulling tons and tons of views. But from the competitive side, yeah, wagers really saved it.
Business getting millions of viewers, but thanks to the community, thanks to all the creators, that game did pull so many viewers. We were taking over Twitch, we were doing great on YouTube, and it was fantastic to see. So now, it was those wages in 2K20 when my life really started going fucking nuts. I'm going to say that, okay? The money was flying in, going from a dude who just had nothing to nearly everything pretty much. I got my mom a new car, I got myself a new car. I bought things I wanted to buy, and I was making a lot of money doing wages. Lockdown, no lie, it helped a lot because everyone was at home and my viewership just jumped from like 2,000 viewers a wager. Like it jumped to like 20, 30,000, 40,000 in some of the big wagers.
Everybody was home watching
that was
streamers
insane.
And videos.
Shout out to Aiden and Bronny. That whole show that we set up was really big for me, and obviously it was for Aiden and everyone involved in that. There was so much big stuff that happened in 2K20. It was just changing my life like that. I'm serious. It was just bang, and my life was just crazy, okay? It was mad. And then 2K21 comes out. Let's be real now. Who here actually is going to tell me and sit in front of my face and say 2K21 is a great game? Let's be real. The game is not good on next.
Both games, bro, have so many problems and flaws in gameplay and just overall enjoyment of the game, bro. That's why, I don't know if you guys saw my rankings. Y'all might disagree. I put 2K18 as a more fun game than both 21s. And like, yeah, I stand by that, bro. I had more fun playing 2K18. As bad as it was, as many problems as it had, I enjoyed it more than 21.
Or current gen, it's possible. It's a game that you can play, but it's not a game that you love or that you really want to play and grind. It's just not that game.
Yep.
And it's sad because 2K20 was such a good game, but it was the creators that pushed it there, like I said. Now, this is where this is where my problem started, okay? This is where everything got really interesting for me. Because it was in this little transition period between 2K20 and 2K21. A few months ago, about 4 months ago, just when I stopped uploading, I got offered 1.2 million US dollars, okay? I got offered.
Anyone that ever told you, bro, that playing that, get off the game, playing the game is not going to get you anywhere. If you go about it the right way, the potential to make money is unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.
Offered 1.2 million US dollars by a rival company to Twitch to stream exclusively on their platform and to grind on their platform. Now,
that's a lot of money.
You guys see why I said at the start I was broke in 2017, okay? You guys gotta understand, for someone to go from broke to getting offered over $1 million US dollars in the span of 3 to 4 years, that is not something you can process easily, okay? That's something you have to think about, you have to sit down about, you have to be like, what the fuck am I seeing? What am I doing? And it wasn't easy. Okay, I had to sit down. I had to think.
Real quick, I don't know how many of you guys are streamers or want to be streamers or have ever dealt with contracts. Be careful. Be careful, because especially once you like these companies start to see that you're pulling viewers, or your videos are getting millions of views, they're gonna try to finesse you, bro. They're gonna try to get a slice of the, like, they're gonna try to take a piece of the pie, but they don't want just a piece. They're gonna get as much as they can. So like, yeah, they offered him over $1 million, but you got to read that contract carefully, because sometimes there's little fine prints, and it will come back to bite you, bro. It will come back to haunt you.
I had to be like, okay, 2K20, it was lit. I was on a path to like big things in gaming. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. 2K20 was big, but 2K21 comes out, it dies down a bit. I get offered 1.2 million. Now what do I do? Do I just take that short-term 1.2 mil, grind on a platform that I'm obviously not going to be as lit as on Twitch? Like, Twitch is the littest streaming platform out, and there's no barring that. No one can deny that. I don't care what platform you stream for. Right now, Twitch is the littest streaming platform out. And
yeah, you're gonna get the most viewers on Twitch.
To leave that for 1.2 million, I had to think about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't easy. It was a tough decision, and I had to think about my mom and my family too. Okay, like. I'm with a single mom, okay? My dad left us a long time ago. He left my mom with a lot of debt. That's all cleared now, but it wasn't easy at times, and just the fact that I have 4 years later, I have a $1.2 million contract offer. I really had to sit down and think.
Bro, Ty, I don't know if you're gonna watch this. I know I'm pretty good friends with TYCENO. Like, honestly, he's a genuine ass dude, and that's why I really respect him and really support him. But just congrats, bro. I don't know if you're going to watch this video or if somebody's going to show you the clip, but just congratulations, bro. The fact that you even got to the point that you received an offer like that, bro, it's amazing, man. It's amazing.
Think about it. That's all I'm going to say, okay? So there's 2 things I can do here. I can take the short-term 1.2 mil and risk losing a lot of my viewership, or I can play the long game with Twitch and stay on Twitch. Now, this is the way I see it, okay?
Basically, for anyone that doesn't understand what he's saying, is because a lot of people are watching this are probably like, just take the money and run. Who cares what happens after? That's 1.2 million. Basically, what he's saying is, by going to the other platform, his viewership is not going to be the same, because his audience has already been built on Twitch. And anyone that does it, when you go from platform to platform to platform to platform, your viewership and your audience doesn't just 100% of the audience doesn't come with you. Now, a good amount usually comes because they really support you and stuff, but it's not just like instantaneous. Like, if you just make another channel on YouTube, if you have 1 million subs on your first channel, you don't instantly get 1 million subs on your second channel. It doesn't work like that, okay? And that's going from the same platform to the same platform. So going from Twitch to another streaming site, or YouTube to another platform, you don't just instantly gain all of your following on that new platform. So what he's saying is, you're going to lose some viewership, which could lose momentum, which in turn eventually he could end up dying out, which I don't think would happen to Ty, but it is possible for anyone. I mean, eventually people move on. But he could take the money and run, basically. 1.2 million is 1.2 million. Or he's saying he could continue to kind of just bet on himself, stay on Twitch, continue to grow his audience there, and over the long term, probably make more than that 1.2 million. You know, over the course of months and years, he'll probably make more than that. So that's basically the decision that he has. Both of which are not bad options, let's be honest.
You think of a guy like Aiden Ross. Imagine him. You guys know that he's my boy, by the way. He's an amazing person behind the scenes, just so you guys know. I know Aiden's like in LA now doing all that crazy stuff, but from what I know from my DMs with him, he's always been really humble and really cool to me. Shout out to him. Think of a guy.
Anytime I've talked to Aiden as well, seems like a really, really nice guy, honestly. I don't know him that well, but I've talked to him a few times in the DMs about trying to link up and stuff like that, to play 1v1 and make content, and he was always like genuine, not Hollywood at all.
I like Aiden, okay? If he stayed on 2K, number one, let's be real now, he'd only be making like 10K viewers, okay? If he stayed on 2K, that game has a ceiling that is impossible to break. I don't care how funny, entertaining, or talented you are. 2K has a ceiling. It's like COD used to have. COD used to have a ceiling before Warzone came out, and that ceiling got broken, okay? But right now, 2K has a ceiling, and nobody is breaking that ceiling, because there is a limit to how many viewers you can get on 2K. Yep. 2K20, we pushed that ceiling to the absolute fucking limit, but it's back again because 2K21 is pretty ass. Now, think of a guy like Aiden. If he stopped and took $1.2 million, Like 2K was dying out, he took 1.2 mil. He never would have had the blow up that he had because he would have left Twitch and he would have went somewhere else, taken 1.2 mil, yeah. But Aiden right now is making millions and millions and millions. He's making way more than that. I'm gonna just be real with you, okay? I know Twitch money, YouTube money. He is making way more than $1 million a year.
Bank.
Let's be real now. And he would have missed out on every single bit of that if he had taken a sellout offer like that. That's the way I see it, okay? Now, that's just what I mean, okay? He would have had the money, but he never would have blown up like he did. And that comes into the whole thing. Do you take the short-term 1.2 mil?
So that's basically what I was explaining before. Now, the thing with that is playing 2K or any, like, putting yourself into any specific category, it does have a ceiling, for sure. That's why you see a lot of people, once they hit 1 million or 2 million subs, they leave the 2K community. I mean, we've seen Fredo do it. We've seen multiple people do it. But you have to realize, and I believe I saw a couple clips about Aiden with this one, is that was his ultimate goal, was to become like an internet personality. Like, he wanted to be doing like the vlogs, the pranks, the linking up with other, you know, celebrities and other content creators. And I think I was watching his stream the other night, and he said he wants to do movies. Like, that's his goal. Like, that's where he wanted to get to. Whatever your goal, like, if you want to leave the 2K community, just do it strategically, right? Because for everyone we've seen leave and blow up, we've seen many, many people try to leave and just their channel completely fall off. So you can't just say, I want to be bigger and better than the ceiling that 2K allows and just leave and try to make your, you know, try to just go crazy. You have to have a little strategy behind it, right? Otherwise, you might end up shooting yourself in the foot. Aiden did it perfectly, like strategy-wise, but also it was his ultimate goal, which means he enjoyed the whole process of making the transition and then doing what he's doing now with interviewing the rappers and stuff. If you just say like, oh, I just want to have a bigger audience, and then you go and do something that you're not really into, like for me, I would never want to do like the whole like internet personality celebrity thing. Like, that's just not my motivation in content creating. That's just not something that I enjoy. So I wouldn't take that route. Now, that's not to say I would never leave the 2K community and transition into more IRL stuff, because maybe I might find something that I enjoy. But my point is, don't leave and do something that you don't like just hoping to blow up, because guess what? That energy, people are going to read that energy of you're trying to do something that you don't really enjoy, or that fake energy that you can feel that. To me, I can feel it through videos if someone's not being authentic, and people will sense that. And before you know it, your channel's going to go down. Then you're going to be like, oh, well, let me go back to 2K, or let me go back to whatever I started off doing. And by then, a lot of times, trying to revive like a dead social media platform is damn near impossible. I've seen many people try, and many people fail, man. Like, so my point is, if you're going to try to make that transition away from 2K or away from wherever you started your streaming or content creating, like, business, you know, wherever you started it from, if you're going to transition away, make sure you do it strategically and you know what you're doing and you're transitioning into something that you enjoy doing even more. Otherwise, it might not go according to plan.
Or do you go long-term with Twitch and play this game out? I'm only 24, okay? You guys got to remember that. I'm young. I've got so many years ahead of me with this. And that's what I was thinking about, okay? You guys think about music careers, like rappers and stuff. A lot of them sign these big-ass advances on these contracts. They'll get, what, 800K, a million, 1.2 mil, 1.5 mil. They will sign these big advances on these contracts because as soon as they start blowing up, bang, a label's in your ear and they're like, yo, we'll offer you 1.5 million for signing with us for the next 3 years. And you do this and you make this many albums, all that bullshit. And a lot of artists get fucked over by these labels like that, okay?
Be careful.
And it's kind of becoming a thing in gaming. There's a lot of shady gaming deals out there now too.
Facts.
And it's just becoming crazy. Now, I'm not saying at all that my deal was shady. It was actually a very fair, open, good offer. I'm here to announce to you guys that after thinking about everything, after sitting down, and after 4 months of just being like, what the fuck do I do? By the way, I also had a good break during this 4 months. I don't want you guys to think that I was just out here shitting the whole time.
We know you were living life.
Break overall.
Yeah, we know you were living life.
It was good for me as a content creator. You guys know burnout and all that. But after these 4 months, I have decided that I am going to stay on Twitch. Okay, I've talked to Twitch, and they are really keen to keep me on. They want to offer me a custom sort of contract that I...
Listen, either way, I would have been happy for him, but he's staying on Twitch. He's going to bet on himself. I'm happy for TYCENO, man. Congrats, bro.
Can't really talk about, but it's good, okay? It's good.
TYCENO
So,
getting that bag.
Your boy is going to be back and staying
Yes,
on Twitch, and I'm
sir.
starting again early May. So this month, I'm starting again sometime early May. I haven't decided exactly my start date yet. I kind of want to set something big up for the first few days. The blockbuster wagers are going to return, okay? I'm on 2K for now, but...
Wagers are back.
Okay?
Oh.
Shit, the lights just went off. Yo, hold on, guys.
You know?
Alright, we back. So, what was I saying?
What were you saying?
Yeah, so long story short, your boy is returning to Twitch this month. I'm really fucking excited. It's gonna be amazing. We're starting on 2K, but let this be known, okay? If 2K22 is a bad game, if 2K22 just isn't cutting it for me, I'm getting sick of this.
You're out of here?
I am not gonna keep spinning my ears trying to push 2K to this crazy ceiling that it shouldn't even be at, okay?
I hear you.
I'm not gonna keep trying, and I'm just gonna start doing vlogs, pranks, whatever. I
Pranks?
really just want to
TYCENO doing
expand
fake
at this
pranks?
point because
Let
I'm
me
just getting
find
sick
out.
of this whole thing where it's like, if 2K is a bad game, I'm limited. And it just gives me headaches in it, man. It's just gonna be like, what the hell am I doing, man? But, for now...
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, when 2K is down, like, as a 2K content creator, man, it's tough, bro. It's tough to come up with creative ideas that people actually want to watch. Like, I don't know, some people just put out, like, BS content, honestly, and it's boring, and I just try not to do that. I try to actually come up with unique ideas, and I feel like TYCENO's the same way. Like, he tries to come up with, like, real, authentic, entertaining videos, not just, like, straight clickbait bullshit. You know, obviously everyone clickbaits a little bit, but not just straight clickbait BS. And, yeah, when 2K's down, it's tough, bro. It is tough to come up with ideas. It is a headache, like you said.
Now, at least you guys know that the blockbuster wagers are going to return.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do crazy stuff. I know there's a lot of guys who want to wager me. Fun fact, Aiden actually wanted to do a rematch with Bronny. Obviously, he's like doing this whole rapper interview thing now, which is blowing up. But I'm sure he'll still be down, whether it's later on down the line or whenever. But other than that, we are going to set up a big blockbuster wager for the comeback. Follow me on Twitter, @TheRealTyCENO. And I will let you guys know what that blockbuster wager is going to be, okay? Early May. We're going to set something up, okay? It's going to be big.
It'll
Now,
be crazy.
just from me to you guys, I love y'all. I'm glad that I can be back on Twitch. I made my decision. I don't want to sell out in the short term, take the money and go. I'd rather just sit here with you guys, grind it out long term. And you know what? Money aside, the amount of fun I have doing this, the amount of enjoyment I get just talking to you guys, hanging out with you guys, making YouTube videos, making this my career, in a way that is more valuable than money ever will be, in a sense, okay? So
Yeah, and I know people are gonna think that's a bullshit statement, but it's not, bro. I'm telling you, money is great, but enjoying yourself every single day, that's, like you said, it's worth more than the money. Obviously, you want the money to take care of the bills and the financial problems that maybe you had from, for example, like you were saying earlier in life. But when people ask me, like, what's the best part of YouTube? Like, oh, is it because, you know, you're pulling millions of views, you're making tons of money? No, bro. It's the fact that I have the freedom every day to do what I want to do. Like, I enjoy making the videos. I have the like, I don't have to go somewhere for 9 hours a day that I don't want to go to. It's the freedom that, oh, today, man, I'm not going to edit today. I'm gonna go hang out with my dogs, or me and my girl are gonna go somewhere. Or that freedom to just enjoy yourself. And then even when you're working, like you're on the game or you're editing a video, it's something you enjoy doing. That is the most valuable thing to me. And it's like Ty said, it's worth more than money. But don't get me wrong, the money is definitely nice.
just the fact that I can do this for a career, I'm never gonna take that for granted.
Facts.
And yeah, that's really all I want to say. So thank you guys. I love y'all. It's your boy TYCENO, and we are back in early May.
Congrats, bro.
Peace. Live, love, and laugh, y'all. Take care of yourselves.
Congrats, bro. Happy for you, bro. Let's drop a little comment. Happy to have you back. Oh, let's put an exclamation point there. Man. TYCENO's back. Hopefully some of the other guys that... Oops. Hopefully some of the other guys that are missing right now, like G-Man, hopefully they come back too. The community's better when just all of the content creators are active, man. It really does help make the game more exciting, more fun, more lit. Damn, that was a good video, Ty. Look at this thing. Number 3 on trending, man. And I saw this on Twitter before I even came to the video, but dude just hit 1 million subscribers. Just take his straight W's, bro. You love to see it, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, man. I'm out. Peace.